Hey guys, Brian delivered you the goods here. Sorry that my hair's a little messy. I'm probably going to be taking a nap in a little bit, but I want to get a few more reviews out for you guys so you got something to enjoy. Movie reviews will be on hold for a bit because I'm going to be going back to work tomorrow, and next week I'm working like 32 and a half hours, so I got to make sure I work. I'm going back to work tomorrow because apparently if I don't, I'm going to get written up. And yeah, over me having COVID. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But still, they thought it was negative. That's probably why. But still, this is for a track review for Erra, Pale Iris, that I just got done listening to for their newest single. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this track. And I know this track comes out at 6 o'clock today. I think it's 6 or 6:15, somewhere around then. So definitely tune into this premiere video that is coming out on UNFD, their label. And I'll let you know what I thought of this Erra's new single, Pale Iris. So let's dive into this track review. Now, in my honest opinion, this is one of my favorite songs. Jesse Cash's vocals, I don't know, it didn't sound like his vocals, but I think it was. It was hard to tell in this track because it was a little more monotoned and I could hear his vocals from time to time, but it sounded a little muffled and still good in a good way, so it was a good track. JTKV gave it his all with his screaming vocals, and that was the best thing about this track, the screaming, the progressive screamo stuff was pretty amazing, and this track was one of my favorites this year so far. This and Ghost Inside's new singles are probably one of my favorites this year. There are some other tracks that are really good that came out this year, but this one I really loved. I'm glad they made a new single. Hopefully they can get a new album out either at the end of this year or maybe next year. It most likely will be early next year because it's been about 2.5 years since the self-titled came out officially for the regular edition. The deluxe came out last year in March. But personally, I think this was a very heavy track, very progressive. I really like how their songs sound very venturous with how it's sounding, experimentation-wise and all that, but it makes you feel something for these tracks, and I really love that about Erra because you can get lost with their music personally, and it's so good with how JTKB is screaming in this track, and Jesse Cash's vocals is pretty good in my opinion. So if I were to give this track an overall score, in my honest opinion, I'm going to give Erra Pale Iris a 5 out of 5. Pretty rockin' song, one of my favorite songs this year. I don't know if it's going to be Song of the Year, but we will wait and see how the rest of the track plays out as the year goes on and see if it is contender for Song of the Year. But it is a really amazing track in my opinion. So 5 out of 5 for Erra Pale Iris, one of the best songs I've heard so far from them for this year, but I don't know if it's Song of the Year material yet, but we will. It's I gotta see if it grows on me a little more, because Jesse Cash's vocals, I wasn't sure if it sounded like him. That was the only critique I had with this track. Other than that, the screaming part about it is amazing. So, thank you guys for watching. 5 out of 5 for this track.